What the hell is this? What is this shit? Look at this. This is rubbery. Come on, guys. Get your head together. Come on. What is this shit? Look at this. Look at this. Little Gordon Ramsay impression. I'll do better next time. Well, anyway. So, we are talking Food Wars. Shokugeki no Soma. I said that perfectly. Right on the money. I said that so good. You guys can't complain. Well, anyway, so yes, this is episode 1 of Food Wars, and I know the manga a little bit. I haven't really read through it. This is like my first really experience of this series, of this, the overall what this is all about. There's gonna be spoilers, so spoilers. I'm gonna get in, deep a little bit. I gotta say, my thoughts coming into this, not knowing what it was all about, was I knew it had to do with food. I knew it had to do with, of course, the main character. It's all the same shit in anime, sort of. And I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but, leave it to anime to make food, eating food so perverted and so, just have messages of fucking orgasms while eating this delicious food. Do you get a fucking orgasm when you eat food? Maybe. I mean, I love... Meg Ryan did. Meg Ryan got an orgasm while eating food. A fake one, but it was still an orgasm. Gotta say, I was looking forward to this series because, I love to eat. I'm a big man. I love to eat. Look at my shirt. 6 levels of fatness, y'all. I need a better shirt. So I was looking forward to this. It was fine. It was okay. It's shit that you've seen before. It played definitely on that pervertedness. We follow the character Soma and his fall. Well, basically him and his journey that's, about to start. This is basically a pilot, a setup to things to come. This was all about Soma and what his life is about and what his goal, his ambition, his love for, and that's making food. He wants to surpass his dad, who's pretty a badass at cooking, and his dad basically sells the damn restaurant. They work in a restaurant, he sells it, and he says, you need to go do your own thing. You need to go to culinary school. And, someone's like, what the fuck am I going to do? What the hell are they going to teach me? They're going to say, put the shit right here and mix the shit right there. And don't forget to crack the egg, but don't let the shells go into the food. But it's a badass school. Only 10% actually make it to that school. So I cannot wait till we go into that, till we get to him in the culinary school, because we see a lot of characters in the opening. It looks very interesting. Of course, there has to be a female, opposite of him, probably the love interest. There's a couple love interests I think that's going to happen in the series. It's the same shit we've seen all the time. Especially with the girl who, in the very beginning of the episode, who tasted both the father and Soma's food and picked the father, and the father is he's a G, man. He knows how to make the food. And Soma's goal is to basically overcome that and basically surpass him as soon as possible so he could get his own little restaurant going, his own business going. But before, before the restaurant, the food place, the food joint that his dad owns is closed down, we see in this episode, like I said, we see Soma and what he's all about. He creates like these nasty ass combinations, which, I can relate to because I try to make shit like, whatever I have at the house. And sometimes it turns out okay. And sometimes it turns really, really bad. Always, I'm trying to surpass okay. I'm trying to surpass, good, but it's just okay. My ramen's not too bad. My ramen is not too bad in a cup and with a bunch of shit that's in my refrigerator. Well, anyway, so yes. I can get on board with Soma. I can see his ambition. Like I said, I do love the Food Network channels and stuff. So this is the first anime I've seen that has to dwell into basically all about food. So Soma is a character I can get on board with his ambitions and his goal. He definitely, they dramatized the shit out of him making the food and people trying it out. Especially with the land shark type people, the, chick with the purple hair, I can't remember her name. But, of course, she has to have big boobs, and of course she has to be, get in Soma's, fuck up Soma's little style. Her and her crew mess up his food. messes, pretty much smears a bunch of shit on the name. Soma says, here, I will make you something. If I make you something, you guys cannot step foot in here ever again. Because these land sharks, all they want is the property to basically build their fucking big ass resort or whatever it is. And Soma does make this actually pretty bad. I wonder how much of, you know, the manga artist really took from every, you know, does he know a lot about culinary arts? Does he know what, you know, if this is legit, what they're making and stuff, what they're putting with the ingredients, you know, what they're doing? Because I see a lot of cooking shows, and these guys, it is kind of crazy to watch. Cutthroat Kitchen, Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares. You know, you learn a lot of shit, just like Bar Rescue, and then you think you can own your own business, right? Well, anyway, so yeah, I mean, I got to do more research on it, and I think I will after watching this episode. Now that I'm into it, I love to go hard, listen, read the stuff, learn more about the stuff. But looking at what Soma made was that basically potato full of a bunch of ingredients and bacon wrapped around it. That sounds like a pretty tasty treat. And of course, once, you know, that chick tries it and her henchman tries it, they're fucking in love. It was so, oh man, the perviness. I didn't think this show was gonna be so perverted. I think I was looking, because I do watch, you know, all those cooking shows and stuff. I was thinking maybe it'd be not serious, because I knew it was gonna be light and fluffy and fun, but a little bit more, you know, I guess a little realistic, so to speak. But it is so dramatized and stuff. It's anime. What are you gonna do? You gotta, you know, it's not a bad thing that it went that way, but damn, how perverted. I didn't think it was gonna be that perverted, and it is very, not perverted, but very sexualized and stuff, but it's anime. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I want to see focus more on the food and more, I don't know how much the dramatizing of it is just like, it's just hilarious. It's funny. So the first impression I had in this episode was it was, you know, it was okay. It was fine. You know, like I said, I've seen a lot of these kind of setups. I've seen these characters before, just put in a different kind of genre, put in a different kind of, you know, everything's kind of different, you know, a little bit. But it's the same concept, same kind of characters and stuff, just put in a different world, I guess. But yeah, I am looking forward to moving forward. It's just the first episode. I thought it was fine. It was okay. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be. A little bit more funnier. It didn't really. There's a few moments here and there, especially when he takes the plate away from her, like, "Oh, you want more of this, bitch?" You know. But it was fine. It was fine. It was a fine episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. Can't wait to see the culinary school and new characters be involved in here, and getting to know Soma a little bit more, and seeing to see him try to reach his goals. I know some point there's going to be food competitions. Probably there's definitely going to be rivalry. Definitely going to be romantic moments with him and probably the main chick. Who knows? Like I said, I haven't read the manga. But that's what I'm guessing at. I do looking forward to maybe if there is a tournament, not a tournament, but you know, a challenge here and there. But we'll see. Can't wait to see the next episode and see where we go from here. Not too bad of an episode. It was fine. Just wanting a little bit more, maybe a little bit something newer that I haven't seen before. But hopefully it does go down that route. You know, it takes time. The first episode, if you're not liking it too much, it doesn't, you know, just, you got to keep at it. You definitely got to keep at it. Some anime series are not going to get you hooked like that. It's going to take a while, and then it becomes something amazing. So can't wait to see where this takes me. Food Wars episode 1 spoiler review. All my reviews are going to be spoilerish, so to speak. I'm going to be talking about in depth. So gotta say, opening song wasn't too bad. The animation was really pretty good, even with the traumatizing stuff. Titties were great. The food looked good. The food looked good. The food actually. Maybe I wanted a little. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of something, maybe a little different kind of animation going into it. But overall, great episode. We'll see in the future. So thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, like. Episode 2 on the way. Now that I got my hold on how to get these episodes, and that's in Crunchyroll, of course. All right, bye guys.